Tally ho, friends, and welcome back to Kupo Quest Eorzea.
Damn it, no! You did it again!
Just gonna jump in.
I know you're gonna leave that in the freaking edit.
Maybe.
Cool.
Maybe. That's always a last minute decision. Anyway, welcome back to Kupo Quest Eorzea. This is our Final Fantasy XIV tabletop role-playing game actual play. So let's just give a little bit of a recap of where we are going into the third scenario here of what is essentially the starter set. So you all have officially joined the Eorzean Alliance. You were invited to a very high-profile meeting in Gridania with the leaders of the city-states, as well as the Warrior of Light, as you were basically brought into the inner circle of this push back against the Empire. You were asked to go and assist in the East Shroud with pushing towards Castrum. I can't decide if it's Orions or Orions, so I'm going to go back and forth until one sticks, okay? But basically a base that the Empire has in the Black Shroud. You all basically accepted that, but there was a little bit of tension on Vuln's part as he stayed behind to have a very pointed conversation with the Warrior of Light about his influence and how people react to them and things like that. It was very, very intense for a little bit. But I think at the end of that, Vuln and the Warrior of Light kind of had a better understanding for one another.
They're two sides of the same coin.
I think
almost
they,
like they play game together occasionally.
With that, you all have taken the charge of heading out to the Hawthorne Hut in order to assist the serpents there with the Empire's troubles that they've been having. But before you go, you do have one final day here in Gridania to tie up any loose ends, to let the people closest to you know what's going on, how much you're willing to tell them. So before we head out into the wilderness, what do you all, any last minute loose ends you need to tie up? Not that I don't expect you to come back from this.
Naya, can I buy something that players never use?
Sure.
Can I buy a Phoenix now?
No.
I'm about to say, all Ken had to do, I say as I forget and open up fucking Ken's stuff. He basically said, like, hey, before you guys leave, just come meet me at a place.
He did. Yeah, Ken does have some things for you. Also, the reason I say no to the Phoenix down is because I honestly don't know if that's an item. And I don't want to I don't want to live try to make up I mean, I know how it would behave.
It's been so forgotten in Final Fantasy XIV that they didn't even fucking bother to put it in the TTRPG.
And I only have I only have my little starter set game book in front of me because I was reading the other somewhere else and I left it there. So for now, no. But you can take your white mage with you. How does that sound?
Fine. I'll just put my little pocket white mage. My pocket mercy.
Okay. Ken did ask you to meet him. Ken, what was it that you wanted them to meet you?
Basically, he said, essentially it would have been like, hey, meet me outside of like either my apartment or something like that. I feel like he has a cute little apartment.
Sure. What would your Gridanian apartment look like? You have been here for a little bit.
Yeah, 100%. It's just outside of the building, but I feel like Vuln has definitely been there before. It's very quaint, almost as if it's not meant to be lived in, and the most like personality it has are like there are a bunch of books that he reads there. That's about it.
Okay. You make your way over to the Lavender Beds, where you know that the housing district is, and you've been given the address in which to go to Ken. And you meet outside of this kind of tall apartment building that almost looks like it's built. It isn't quite built into the tree, but there is such a large tree behind it that has kind of grown up around this building that it kind of has that aesthetic to it. You find Ken waiting for the three of you, if you all are going. Is there anybody that would not go and see Ken after this meeting?
Go.
Okay.
No.
Well, it'd be hilarious if they were just like, actually, we're not gonna.
Ken's just
you.
standing there for like 2 hours. All right, Ken, you see them all approaching. What is your vigilance?
My vigilance? Hold on,
Yeah.
it is 3.
No, it's 16.
No, wait, that's vitality.
Yeah.
Hold on. Hold on. Everyone relax. Everyone chill the fuck
I
out.
was gonna
It's
say,
been a while.
That's low.
It is 16, yes.
Okay, so your vigilance in this game is basically your passive perception. I think with a 16, you would pick up on the general air and mood of Vaughn at this moment. Vaughn, kind of describe, how are you carrying yourself? Do you still have the same burdens on you? Do you feel better after that conversation with the Warrior of Light? Do you feel worse? Like, what vibe are you giving?
He definitely feels a bit more vindicated in his kind of emotional state. But I feel like even if Vaughn was feeling a little bit better, like he and Ken, especially after the last few months and that, have like gotten closer as friends. So I feel like he wouldn't hide his like emotional state. He wouldn't hide anything from him. I think it's more just like you can see that he's still upset, he's still weighing heavy, but like we've been friends long enough now to wait, like you know that he at least has a bit more conviction. Paladin joke for everybody. But yeah.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think Ken does see that. And really quick, what is your vigilance?
My vigilance is 13.
That's fair. You see on his face, I think for the first time you don't see what Ken is feeling, and you see he is actively putting on a face as you all approach. But you see that he waves at you all, and you guys are going to get to see him for the first time in his new adventurer wear.
Yay!
Instead of his regular uniform. Anyways, I sent a picture to the chat. This took me 38 minutes to do for some reason, and I don't know why.
Ooh.
It's lovely.
Okay.
Oh my god! Oh, that's
The
hot.
only thing I know how to do in this game is make cute outfits.
I was about to say, as an Omnicrafter, I know exactly how much this costs.
That's crazy.
I'm blowing
What
it up
do
on
you
the
mean on the
stream for
market?
you too.
What do you mean on the market board? What of you to assume I don't craft because I don't?
I know you. But also, that's
No,
cute.
but-
I like the... Anyway. Yeah.
I will say the most notable thing is that you do see it does actually have some wear into it, and you see that for the first time, Ken he actually looks like an adventurer and not just any old white mage. But you see, he says, "Oh, I'm glad you all are here. I wanted to give you all these supplies before we left. I've already had some of these supplies lying around, so I made sure to double it up to make sure we're all good and set." And he hands you each a bag that you each see is tied together with matching bracelets.
Okay.
Friendship bracelet.
Oh, we get. Oh, are there like colors, but like the same pattern kind of thing?
Actually, I was going to ask each of you what color your guys' bracelet would be.
Ooh.
Orange.
Cute.
I feel like you would have... Yeah, I feel like you would have specified with Vol that he'd have like the red underneath of the old warrior, but like the blue on top to show that change, but he like still remembers who he was, kind of a thing. That sounds like something Kin would do.
Cute.
What color do you personally associate with Viola?
Probably purple.
It's probably purple.
Yeah, I did too. That was my first thing. Inside the bag too is either a potion or an ether. You can choose which one you want.
I don't know
Ooh.
what that means.
Can I? I'm about to say. Do you want the group to choose, or do you want Kin to choose?
The people that got the gift, they can go ahead and choose. Just
I'm
whichever one
literally
they
already
prefer.
putting in a potion. What do I need for the roll for a potion?
Okay. So I'll do the ether first. It restores 1 MP to the target, and it gets discarded after you used, and it's a secondary action. Consumable. Obviously. The first one... No, that's not it. the potion.
I forgot we could add items.
Yeah,
I'm
you
just
can.
I'm just adding one, like making it up
Is
myself.
one for health and one for magic?
Exactly. Yeah, the
Yeah,
potion
yeah,
heals 3
Okay.
HP. So the potion heals 3
I-
HP, and the ether heals 1 MP.
I will potion. How do I do that? How do I add that?
Just make a
Edit.
note.
I'm just-
You make a note that you have a
Items,
potion, because there's no
Create.
roll to it either. So just create
Potion.
potion, and we'll know that it heals 3 HP.
It's an item.
Yeah.
Oh, you said
Basically,
potion heals 3 HP?
Yes, potion heals 3 HP. Ether heals 1 MP.
Okay, cool. I'm assuming Zaxby's choosing a potion, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, then Ken is going to get an ether for either himself or Viola.
Okay.
Really
they're
quick,
both-
do we
You
not-
keep
Second-
the ether. Vi picked the. Vi would probably go for the potion unless
Potion.
you think the ether's smarter.
No. Sorry, I mean like he would choose it to have on himself just in case you
Oh.
or him needs it.
For
Yeah, you choose-
him or Vi. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm about to say, friend, you choose whatever you want. He literally has a move where he can pull you to him if need be, so don't worry
Just
about that.
yank the small not quite human across the room.
I've
Get
been
over
waiting
here.
for the white mage to get returned. You pull me into
Not
a
the
hole and it'll
smallest.
be fucking on.
Just
What does the ether do? It gives 1
Zaxby
HP.
can murder
MP?
everyone, but
Yes.
Okay.
Zaxby can murder people, but Kin has discovered the power of yoink. Wait, no. Hang on. Zaxby has the power of yeet. Kin has the power of yoink.
Zaxby,
Yep.
yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Unless Vaughn has more yeetables in his arsenal, but I don't think that's the
No,
vibe
I don't think so. I will just
gathered.
say, if you find yourself on like a floating boss platform, just be very careful about that yoink spell.
It's so
Yoink
sad.
responsibly, kids.
It's so sad
Yoink
that
responsibly.
we can't use that spell more in game. Actually,
Agreed.
Okay.
yeah, but he just gives everyone supplies and matching bracelets, and I think he points to them and he says, "There's a placement in them for your guys' pearls, so you can disguise them if need be."
Love
Oh,
that.
cute. That's such a good idea.
Yeah. You see specifically, he says, if anything happens, you guys need to use your pearls as quickly as possible. We're going in enemy territory, so you need to be able to be as sneaky as possible, if need be, obviously.
I pushed down the little top of my hat, and it sticks back up.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Although
Also,
she's-
Ken's.
Although Viola's very short.
Well, yes. Ken's bracelet is just a bright silver that's almost white. That's about it.
Okay.
Oh, cute.
Nice.
Do these bracelets have your team name on them anywhere, or a little Auroch charm, or anything like that?
Well, I'm glad you mentioned it because yes.
Did they
If they
before
don't,
I asked?
that would be a crime.
No. Yeah, but I
Damn
think
it!
you
Now I'm
see-
gonna have to make this IRL.
Do it.
But yeah, you see, he says, I also made sure that the chocobos were well fed and watered, so we can leave whenever you guys are ready. That's not his voice, but we're going to pretend that it was.
Izzy took over.
Well, yes.
There's this moment of this very touching gift that you've been given, both practical with the potions and just very heartwarming. And I think, particularly Vaughn, I think this hits you again. You've had these feelings recently about just when you first saw these people, what it is to have this competent party, first of all. But now here you have something that seems to be even deeper than just bound by confidence. So how do you
Yeah.
feel about that?
I think it just feels correct, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Like he's happy. He's good. He's going. So yeah, I think he just feels correct. He's like, this is right.
Okay. Is there anything else in Gridania before we head out to the East Shroud?
I think that the only thing Ken would do is go to see his family, but that's about it.
Okay. After this touching scene, Ken, you're going to depart for a little bit. I think the general understanding is that you'll be leaving, excuse me, first thing the following morning. So you have one final night here in Gridania. So Ken, you'll go to visit your family. What are the rest of you doing?
Party.
Wait, what'd you say?
Party.
Oh.
You go to a venue in Gridania.
I thought you said that guy's name. I thought that's all you said.
Zaxby's practicing all of her thrust attacks on Tiberius.
It wouldn't be a Final
You
Fantasy
don't hear
14.
any sounds of enjoying it. You just actually hear genuine pain because she is actually just stabbing this man.
Oh, man.
Okay. What about you, Vaughn?
I feel like honestly, Vol would be quite boring. I feel like he's probably trying to meet up somewhere with like the Warrior of Light, Roban, or like someone that he can just talk to and get more information from. So I feel like he's being a bit boring. He's doing information and intelligence gathering.
Fun. You're right. That is boring.
Yeah.
And then what about you, Viola?
Date night the sequel.
Okay.
But without all the boring meeting shenanigans beforehand.
Get straight to the good stuff, right? Okay. All right, let's do this one at a time. I'm going to go with Vaughn first. Just go ahead and give me a intelligence check.
No, fuck. That one. Yeah, that sounds about right.
8. Nice.
Out of 10.
Unfortunately, it is rather hard to find any of the people you were looking for. Rauban, the Warrior of Light, they all seem to have either already departed Gridania or be somewhere where you're not able to find them. You take some time just kind of trying to gather some information from around Gridania, and for the most part, people here seem like oblivious to the wider implications of the war going on. Like they know it's there, but it's not really affecting their daily lives as of yet. So unfortunately, it's kind of hard to get any kind of information about what's happening in the East Shroud. With the exception of just learning that they've been sending a couple more of their lancers and archers there in the last week or two.
Yeah, I feel like he's probably just depressed. Just a little depressy spaghetti little boy.
That wave of depression starts to settle in, and then you look down at the little bracelet on your arm, and you get just enough. Keep going.
He realizes it's not spaghetti, it's penne. Because penne is probably big enough that Lalafell could put their hand through it and use it as a fucking bracelet.
Ken, let's talk about your parents here. Can you give us a little bit of backstory, a little bit of indication of who they are, what kind of people we're talking about? Because I don't believe you've mentioned them
about
to the
your
party
mother.
before. Yeah.
I feel like he has mentioned them at the party before, but only like third-handedly. That's not the phrase. His dad is. I was gonna sneeze away. His dad is a doctor, I believe. Hold on.
Wow,
I remember this.
Question mark.
I remember this
What
from
does
the top
dad
of my
do
head,
again?
of course.
We're professionals here at Kupo Quest Eorzea. In our defense, we did take a year break from this campaign. So.
Anyways, yes, his dad is a doctor. His mother works for what is it called? Really quick, sorry, what is it called in FFXIV? It's called weaving.
Yeah, there's weaving.
It's called weaving, right? Yeah. His mother works for the Weavers Guild because she is a seamstress.
Oh yeah,
seamstress. He has.
Like we're talking about something else. I was like, what the fuck are you on about? Yeah, that makes sense.
Sorry, 1 second. Right. Okay. I believe I put. Yeah. Okay. So he is the youngest of two. He has an older brother and a sister who is older than him. His oldest brother, who used to be very sick before Ken healed him, works for the guard, and his sister is a traveling performer.
Okay. I remembered most of that.
Listen, I didn't. I actually talked very little about his siblings outside of his brother
Yeah.
being the reason he can heal.
As you go over, they don't live that far from you in the lavender beds. They live just maybe 2 of the streets down. As you go over and you knock on their door, their house, I mean, you said you lived in an apartment. Their house is a little bit larger than yours. In Final Fantasy XIV terms, it would be, the 2-story, your basic kind of dwelling that you can buy for, 3 million gil.
Yeah, his parents definitely live by themselves now.
Yeah. I think at this point, do you knock or do you just go in? What kind of relationship do you have with these people?
Oh, he knocks to their dismay.
Okay. There's some shuffling behind the door, and then eventually it opens and you see your father standing there, and he just kind of looks down at you and rolls his eyes. How many times have we told you? Just come in. You have a key.
Yes, but that would be quite rude of me, would it not?
No, you lived here for most of your life. Get in here. And he kind of ushers you in, shuts the door behind you. He kind of like grabs you on the shoulder, turns you around, and just like holds you by both shoulders, kind of looks you up and down. Look well. Not shaking, in a comforting way. Just kind of gives you like a pat on the shoulder. What are their names? Your parents?
Yes, they definitely have names.
Their full government names.
I'm putting you on the spot.
Names that are so well done.
And their social security numbers.
Yeah.
Names that are so well.
Fantasy name generator.
Names that I definitely don't have to look up.
Jack Human Man.
Names are perfect.
Hannah Human Man.
Their names are Aurochs and Kelda.
Kelda, okay. So with that, he kind of just, as he like looks you up and down, gives you kind of like a firm, like little pat on the shoulder. He hollers into his wife, "Hey, we have a visitor." And you hear from like downstairs, "Oh, 1 second." And you can hear just kind of her stopping, putting her things away, probably in the middle of working on one of her most recent masterpieces. As she comes up the stairs and sees you, she just immediately like runs over and gives you like this big hug, even though you saw them like yesterday. But your mom always acts like this every time. She just seems so happy to see you. Oh, it's good. Are you coming for dinner?
Yes, I am here for dinner. I was hoping that Alba could be here, but I heard that the guards are doing a double shift tonight.
Yes, ever since. She kind of like looks at your father for a minute. He takes over. Ever since that business out in the East Shroud, they've been working them. Well, they've been working them to the bone.
Well, you don't need to worry about either him being stationed anywhere outside of here. I made sure that any business he attends to outside of the city will be brief. Regardless, I'm assuming you see he looks up and there are just dozens and dozens of postcards from his sister.
Yeah.
And he looks, he's like, and he just looks, he says, "Okay, cool, that's nice. She's over there. Nice. I actually was hoping that I could cook for you all today, and tell you about the lovely conversation we got to have with Raban, if you all don't mind."
Oh, you're going to cook? Well, this just gets better and better. Of course. And she just kind of like, kind of ushers you over to the kitchen. Your father kind of just standing there. Raban. He was here in Gridania.
Yes. He was here on behest of Uldar, of course. They decided that they're going to kind of shorten the amount of access adventurers can have in this war without being properly trained first.
Well, I think it's about time. I mean, there's been so many people running around here. Everybody thinks they can be an adventurer. All they do is pick up a sword, and all of a sudden they think that they've got what it takes to go off on these grand... Never mind. Don't get me started. Your dad just
Yes, well,
rolls his eyes a little bit and smiles.
yes, it was nice to see that this is what they felt was most important at the moment. That was very pointed for him specifically.
Your father, there's a little bit of a pause. Yeah, there's something else you're not telling us, isn't there? Why did Roban want to meet with you? It couldn't have just been about that.
Oh, no. I have a job. He just explains the entire... Well, he explains what he knows the soothsayer would be okay with him saying about the meeting. And he explains that he's going with his friends to help these people with a very dangerous mission. But that's not what he's upset about. And he says, it'll just be business as usual. I just think that... It would have been nice to see them be this excited when Roban asked for their help with his people before, but it's nice to see that my friend who they just met has more pull than someone who they have a genuine relationship with.
Well,
Ooh.
I can't argue with you there, son. Your father just kind of looks off, kind of in the distance, as your words just kind of sink in on him. And your mom kind of looks back and forth. He has not a reaction to what you're saying is in a negative way that you brought it up, but like it's bringing up the same kind of emotions for him that it stirs in you.
Yeah, I think for his dad, I think because I think I mentioned this, his dad is an Alamegan, his mom is.
Yes.
So I think for his dad, I feel like his dad is more, how do I put this? Ken has like a deep seething anger about it, but because he falls under that group, he understands. I feel like because his dad is not a part of it, that makes him more upset because his wife and children are Alamegan.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like the white parent.
Yeah, I was about to say, it's giving, like, not survivor's guilt, but I know what you're talking about, where, like, you weren't there, but you feel guilty in a way, but you can't do anything because you're not a part of that group.
Your mother kind of tries to steer the conversation back. So what are you going to make for dinner?
He immediately starts on a dish that he made a lot as a child because he had to cook for himself a bit because his parents were busy with his brother, and he makes that dish specifically because it is the dish that his family says he makes the best,
Okay.
and it's the only dish he knows how to make.
Okay. You share
It's
a
a
lovely
hamburger.
meal with your family. And afterwards, your mother, tells you goodbye and just kind of goes back to her work after you've had a nice dinner and you've been there for quite some time. And you're kind of just sitting there with your father. It's gotten a little quiet. Would you like some ale or anything before you go?
No. Actually, I will take some because Voln will probably want some.
He kind of just rolls his eyes. I'm asking you to have a drink with your old man. And he just kind of shoves one into your hand. Just have some, and I'll give you some to go for your friends. Okay?
That is amenable. Yeah, you see, in his mind, he's thinking like, is this technically okay? But you see, for a moment, he kind of just sits with his dad. He does also take a sip.
There is just kind of this silence as you can kind of tell your dad's thinking things over in his head.
Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. I just worry about you, Ken. It's not I don't think you're capable, but you're getting involved with some very dangerous stuff. And I'm not sitting here telling you not to do it. I need you to promise me that you're going to be careful. the things we went through with your brother, I don't think your mother and I could take heartache like that again.
That's understandable. I promise you I will be careful, but I want you to know that I take my safety very seriously.
I know.
I know that as a white mage, we're expected to throw away our lives if necessary, but what we also ought to take into consideration is the impact we have on the people in our lives. If something were to happen to me, I want you to know that I always do everything in my power to come back to you all.
I don't doubt that. I just want you to know, son, I'm proud of you. The things that you've accomplished in such a short time, the things that you have done, can do. It's just, I need you to be in our lives until we're gone. You're not allowed to go first, is all I'm saying.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think I have much of a choice. If I die, Vaughn's going to rip my soul back into my body.
Well, then he takes the beer again, like the other one, reaches it to you. Then that is most definitely for your friend Vaughn.
I have a very powerful team. I will be fine. Unfortunately, I don't think any of them will let harm come to me before I let harm come to myself. As much as I wish to protect them, they're going to do everything in their power to make sure I at least leave here.
Good. I think I'd like your friends. You should bring them around one time. Cook them that dinner you made. It is your best dish.
If I wasn't so busy, I would have done it earlier, but unfortunately with everything going on, and I think after this, I need to go back to Eldar and start work there. I don't think this adventurer thing will run its course past this war, unfortunately.
You never know. That life calls to people, and I think it's called to you. But you'll always know where to find us.
Of course, Dad. Also, make sure you let Alba know that he is not allowed anywhere near any wars. He is to stay here no matter what. That is the agreement I had with the Soothsayer, and if he chooses to break that agreement, that's a problem that I have between the people I work for now.
I'll pass the message along.
And you already know Krill's traveling troupe. They're not going to allow the best performer to go anywhere dangerous, so she's fine for now.
Did you see the postcards? She's been traveling all over the place. She's seeing the world.
Fun. Thankfully. Actually, she did tell me that she's going to bring me something back from a few of the places. She says that her troop leaders talk about potentially going to Kugane, which, unfortunately, they're kind of they're not in the best place, but they do have more safe havens than Alamigo does at the moment.
Well,
so hopefully she stays safe, and he's trying so hard to not judge his sister's choices.
Your sister is more than capable of taking care of herself. In my head, your sister's a dancer, by the way.
Probably. If it was up to Ken, his sister would only be traveling in very specific places in Eorzea, but I feel like she has very much middle child syndrome where she was like, well, now I need to go.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, but immediately he goes to hug his dad goodbye before heading out.
He gives you one big hug, and right as you're leaving, he just goes, one more thing. Thank you for creating a father NPC that I could play without having to be a terrible asshole.
Being a friend.
That was actually
I
for
really,
me.
I really appreciate how all my characters are literally just like, what if my parents hated me?
Not this one. This one, you were like, maybe they like me, and I was like, oh, good. Okay.
Yeah, but here's my thing. I was literally just like, okay, they struggle enough in Ul'dah as it is. I don't need to add any more.
Fair.
I like that I gave Eorzea a very vaguely functional family, and then Wolfkin said no.
I didn't say no. I just said,
well,
yes.
I was like, yes, Euphrasie's freaking mom is, alive and vibing, and she has a good relationship with her mom, and it's like, yeah, no, that's not like you're not actually your mom's kid.
You look, here's just because
you're barely a person.
Just because you weren't blood related to her doesn't mean she wasn't your mom.
Euphrasie's barely a person.
Well, not anymore. Now she's basically just a god.
Yeah.
Spoilers.
Well, yeah, now she's still barely a person.
So as you leave, let's go really quick to Zaxi. Do you have anything besides partying? Like, what are you doing tonight?
Nope, that's it.
Kind of party.
What do you really
take? What's his name?
Yeah, where do you take Tiberius?
Okay, I think I probably...
And I didn't mean that, like, where are you going?
I mean, we probably went out dancing, had, a couple drinks. Like, she's probably like, I'm leaving tomorrow. I'm probably going to be gone for a while. There's like a not 0% chance that I might not come back, but it's probably going to be fine because all my friends are going to be there and we're all really good at our jobs. She's like so unbothered. She's not scared at all, but like, she's a fighter. She's like, she's done this before. She's like, I'm probably gonna get hurt. Everything's gonna be fine. I'm not sure where they're gonna be stationing you next, but the next time we end up in the same town again, let's hang out. And that's like, she's not like, Tiberius isn't her end game, but I mean, they could be they're like friends with bennies, right?
What is your vigilance?
Oh, absolutely dog shit. It's like 12.
Okay. 12 and your general attitude may not pick up on this then. But as you finish talking, I believe I'll be heading back to Ul'dah soon. But yeah, next time we're in the same town, definitely I'll look you up. For sure. And then with the 12, there's just a very like a hint of disappointment in his voice, but I don't know if you know why.
Probably not. Like, I know this is fun, but she's like, that doesn't mean we can't have fun tonight. And then like, does a shot, puts a on her belly button or something, and like
I do need one thing from you. I do need, let's see. I'm trying to remember what we used for charisma. I think it's mind.
Probably. Also not very good at that at all.
Yeah, give me a mind check.
Oh, I forgot there's no charisma in this game.
10.
Yeah.
Okay.
Excellent.
9. You say that, and as the night kind of drags on, Tiberius just seems to be a little sulky, almost.
No.
And when it comes time for, the fun part, he's just like, no, I actually, they are shipping me out pretty early too. I think I might just turn in. I'm getting the wine. It's going to my head.
I got a little dust in my eye. I just need to go deal with that.
Like you said, next time you're in Ul'dah, look me up, and then yeah, I'll see you around.
Oh, okay. See you on the other side. And then she does like a little
He just kind of like nods and walks away. Yeah, you broke the poor boy's heart. He's in love with you, just so you know.
Oh, poor guy.
Cringe.
Yeah, I'm like a bird. I don't fly away.
Right.
I don't know where my phone is.
No. Here's my thing. It's summertime in Eorzea. We don't have time to be falling in love.
Yeah, this is Brat Summer.
Speaking of falling in love, across the same bar, in a quiet corner, Viola, you are having a drink with your significant other. As you kind of see this play out, what's your vigilance? Let's see, I don't remember.
You good, Epsilon?
15.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
What's that?
What's your vigilance?
Has
15?
Mine?
Yeah.
Oh Lord, that's a number. Yeah, it's 15. I thought I
Okay.
was like, oh, I looked up at the top. I'm like, oh, it's a plus whatever, and I'm like, oh no, that's
Vitality.
That absolutely
that's a
tracks
number.
what Zaxby
Epsilon
is doing.
2026.
So you are having a drink in the same bar, and you're not really far enough. You're not really close enough, and Zaxby hasn't even noticed you. She's like basically been like dancing. She's been like one thing that really kind of probably turned Tiberius off was as other people were doing shots out of her belly button.
Why do I have to witness this?
It seemed like an interesting transition.
Lexi is always the center of attention, so I'm sure like you're like, oh my god, I love her, but she needs to just lay up.
Who's that? Yeah. You kind of see the end of this as Tiberius kind of walks away, and I think you can put together maybe that that something's not going as great over there, as Adelina just kind of puts her drink down. Do you think they broke up?
I was going to ask you the same thing. Like, I think they spent the past solid minute looking at whatever the fuck was going on, then looking at each other, then looking back over there. Anyone else in the room who's, like, not a part of that absolutely knows that they are locked the fuck in on whatever, on discovering this hot goss.
I'm not really even sure if they were, like, together. I was a little confused by their situation, but he did not look happy when he left. Although Zaxby looks like she could care less.
I don't think... Oh no, this is gonna sound so mean. But I don't think she... I don't think I've genuinely seen her have as much of a strong opinion about anything that doesn't involve, eviscerating a foe.
Okay, I kind of got that vibe too, but didn't really want to mention it. I mean, I like her. She's really cool. But she's got, like, one hobby, and it's kind of frightening.
She scares me in all of the ways that most people don't.
Right? I'm just glad she's your friend and not your enemy.
Savage.
I'm not entirely sure what we are.
Well, whatever you are, you're on a team together, I suppose.
I'm not on the other side of whatever the fuck she's pointing at. That, oh dear god, that, she's got the weapon now.
Yeah, I imagine Zaxby at this point's like showing off with her. She's like twirling her staff or her
using it as a stripper pole sometimes. It's great.
Oh yeah, you stab the end of it in the ground.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh my. Maybe we should get out of here and take a walk or something.
Yeah.
Quiet.
Help pay the tab or whatever for the two of us.
Sure. Yeah. You take care of that easy. And as you're leaving, you just hear like these hoots and people starting to hoot and holler as you exit, and Zaxby's like spinning around the pole. As you get out,
I just hide into my hat.
Zaxby has no vigilance.
Like,
12.
do not perceive me.
She had no idea you were there.
Absolutely tracks.
Yeah, no. Epsilon, IRL as a cosplayer with mild anxiety about being in public in the places before I get to the con, am a master of the please don't perceive me face.
With your giant hat, that makes that easy. As you kind of put it back on and pull it down, you and Adelina quickly kind of exit the bar. And you find yourself walking down this nice wooded, very quiet path. Every now and then you can see just these little lanterns that are lit by some kind of fairy light inside that flickers beautifully. And Adelina just kind of reaches out and takes your hand. And for a moment, you all walk in silence. And she says, "Oh, I forgot to tell you. They've given me a position here in town while we're around. They needed some help repairing, making some weapons, and as you know, I'm rather good with woodworking, so At least I get to contribute to the effort here while we're here.
That's good. I didn't want to just sort of be dragging you around just for me.
No, I'm keeping myself busy. But you didn't drag me here, right? I wanted to come with you.
I know, it's just like, felt really bad because then it was like, I kept getting stuck in these meetings and then the guy in the red coat took us out for, I think we had dinner with him afterwards. I can't remember everything that happened in the last session. Epsilon's memory is also failing. I think he was at dinner with us or something like that, or like had a drink with us or something like that.
Talking about the Warrior of Light? You met him?
Yeah, that guy. He was like, everybody else seemed to have really strong opinions about him. I just thought he just kind of looked like a guy.
I've heard some crazy tales about him. I don't know if they're true, but they call him the Icon Slayer. I believe he took down Ifrit not that long ago. That's the stories they tell.
He certainly doesn't act like it. He just kind of acts like a guy.
I find that kind of refreshing, actually.
I mean, I think I prefer that to him having a big head about something, because then that would just be right annoying.
I agree. And one of the reasons I played him that way is so Psychic wouldn't make fun of him, and it still didn't fucking work out.
I was about to say, Vaughn seems to have some, like, weird fixation on the guy. Oh my god, wait a second.
You think Vaughn has a crush on him?
Oh my god. I think he does and he doesn't know it.
Oh, that would
it's
be
like some
amazing.
sort of repressed sort of thing.
Oh, we need to dig into that.
Oh my.
The Vault in the Warrior of Light fucking passionately making out on the ground and shit. No.
It's one of those things where it's like, I hate you too. Passionate making
As
out.
they're doing that,
right?
as they're doing that,
That's
Alice
the
is
kid
standing
who's
off,
been-
just super pissed.
That's the Ken who's been doing everything in his power to get Pip to come here so he could introduce his friend who
Yes.
he knows has a crush on him to him.
Yes. Thank you.
I haven't
Vaughn
forgotten
has
about
two
that.
hands.
My man.
Vaughn has two hands.
Ken is this close to getting in with Raban so he can meet his son. He's getting
Yeah.
this close.
I haven't
He's like,
forgotten
my
about that
friend
little
will
detail.
find love.
There's some
That's
nice
like
moments.
specifically why I chose to be a Lalafell, because I'm just like, it's uncomfortable, but then I'm like, oh, wait, Pippin. We love Pippin. Pippin is great character. Anyway, sorry.
As the two of you continue to
Well,
walk, there's a
As
quick
I said, Vaughn has two hands. Anyway.
silence, and her hand kind of tightens on yours. They're sending you out, aren't they? You haven't said yet,
Yeah.
but
I figured that was kind of what was happening, yeah.
okay. You can see that she's just concerned, worried. Far?
Is that
or-
not...
I forgot. Epsilon also forgot the
It's
name of the
very close.
location.
It's
That
the East Shroud is like game like 1 or 2 zones away from where you are, so it's within.
I was gonna say,
seconds.
isn't it like the forest with all the wasps that my friend aggroed and
Yep.
then proceeded to not fight, so they just
Yes.
kept like
Right outside of
fighting
Verdania.
me.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I will.
I don't think so. It's the East Shroud, I think.
Oh, that's not far. I'm just wondering how long it was going to be before I got to see you again. That's all.
Maybe never.
I don't know.
I'm
Good to
really
know enough
building
to
this
put-
up like you all are going to go die. I've realized the last 30 minutes have been like you me saying goodbye to a bunch of people. So we'll see how this goes.
Well, Zaxby's on our team, so we're definitely not dying.
That's true.
So when are you leaving?
I think tomorrow morning.
She stops and kind of like you kind of keep walking as she stops, and she kind of takes her hand to kind of bring you back towards her until you're looking at her in the face, like face to face, and she says, "So we have tonight."
Yeah.
Follow me. She just kind of takes your hand and, if you're willing, leads you away.
Yeah.
Before we fade to black on that.
Camera fades to black.
The next morning comes. You gather up in the central square, preparing your journey out to Hawthorne's hut. Anything else before you take the Aethernet portal there?
Is that how they actually pronounce it out loud in game?
I don't know if they ever say it. I always call it the Aethernet.
Because I'm pretty sure it's Ethernet. Because it's a play on Ethernet.
That's
yeah,
stupid.
but that's why I won't say that, because I don't like calling it Ethernet. That's why I call
the
it
Etherite.
Well, I say Aether because it's called. They pronounce it as Aether in the English version, so that's why I.
Oh, they do. They do say Aether. That is right. Also, I cannot bring myself to say Ethernet.
That's how I've been reading it and saying it ever since I've seen it, because I've never heard it pronounced out loud until y'all, and then I'm like, am I stupid? And then I realize no, because I'm pretty sure that's how it's technically pronounced.
It might
depends
be.
on
They
whether
do call
the
it
AE
Aether.
What the AE sounds like depends on whether the word has a Greek root, a Latin root, or a secret third thing.
Yeah, I mean, it also depends on whatever they decided to make it depend on, because the English language makes no sense. Sometimes
nothing makes
whatever.
sense and everything is stupid, and we call
Greek
it what we
root,
want
Latin
to call it.
root, or secret third thing.
You all tap into the power of the Ethernet cables and transfer yourself out into the East Shroud of Hawthorne Hut. You feel that there's a moment where you all just, as you stand near the plug, before you digitalize, you can feel the glow kind of around you.
I
haven't thought about Code Lyoko in forever.
My mind went straight to the fucking gutter. Let's be for real. I'm sorry, who said that?
One moment you find yourself standing in Gridania, and the next out in the East Shroud at this small settlement with the Aetherite is huge, and it is by far the biggest thing here because the settlement includes basically one large hut and some tents that have just been scattered about. It does look like some of the tents have been brought in recently to help support the effort of the soldiers here. As you kind of come out of this like reconstitutionalize after traveling through the Digimon world, you find yourself the breeze kind of hits your face, and it's much cooler here out kind of in the forest outside of like the city with less buildings, and you actually see this Alizan woman kind of walking towards you. I take it you are the Aurochs. Is
Real
that
quick,
correct?
Above board, DM, what is our mission again?
So you've been
real quick. What are we doing?
So this is where Castrum Oriens is, and there has been some request for assistance from the Twin Adders because they've been having a lot of trouble. They've managed to beat back a little bit of the Empire, but the Empire you're not able to push into Castrum Oriens, and because of that, the rest of the mission is in danger. This is a key military point that you need to help take.
Yes, that is us. My name is Kinriven.
Oh, nice
He
to meet
looks
you.
at the others.
No need to introduce yourselves. Your reputation precedes you. When I requested assistance, I did not expect them to send someone of your caliber, but we're glad to have you. My name is Luishan, but most people here just call me Lou. And you're free to do so as well. Welcome. I hope you had a pleasant journey. So, I suppose you're wanting a debrief of what's happening out here in the East Shroud. Well,
yes, that would be very helpful.
As you are likely aware, the Empire, that is, has been working on... Hold on. I'm in the middle of something. Yeah. Sorry about that. The Empire has been working on new war... I said I will get back to you.
This could have been an email.
What do you
Mom,
mean?
I'm talking to my friends.
This could have been an email.
At this point, she just kind of holds up a hand. She turns away and she keeps talking. Well, handle it. We don't have anyone we can spare. Damn it. She turns back around. I'm sorry. Before that, could I bother to ask you for a favor? We've received a distress signal from a little bit further in. It seems that the adders we sent out have run into a bit of a problem with the Aurochs in the area. Are you familiar with these creatures?
Unfortunately.
I know of them, but I only know what I've read in textbooks. Could you explain a bit more?
Not in the slightest.
Well,
Von
typically... Typically, they're fairly easy to avoid, but apparently a rather large one that some of the men around here refer to as Lazy Lawrence, has been a little aggressive lately. Now, normally, we've been able to just skirt it, but apparently it's caused some issues for our front guard. We've received word that they're requesting additional units to help dispatch the beast. Aurochs are plant-based creatures known as seedkin. They have quite the bite to them, and do have a means of, well, poisoning isn't really the best way to describe it, but they do emit some kind of spores that will make you feel very ill. I hate to ask this of you, having just arrived, but we have no one else to spare.
Do you mean dispatch as in scare away, or dispatch as in kill?
Well, personally, I don't really give two fucks about the Aurochs, so whichever you choose is fine by me. I apologize if that sounded harsh, but we have bigger fish to fry than wandering seedkin in the area.
Ooh,
The fact
fried
that
fish.
she looks at you for a second. The fact that I even have to bother asking you to do this is, well, a little embarrassing.
No, don't be embarrassed. You have a lot on your plate currently. We're here at your leisure.
Okay. I can give you the coordinates of where we sent them, and I will prepare a debriefing for when you return, and I'll get you up to speed on what's been going on with the Empire and their War Machina. Again, sorry for this, but thank you for your assistance.
As she does that, Kin says, all of you just give me a bit of a minute here. And he is going to... Is there any particularly notable trees in this area?
Not in the actual camp area. Most of those have been cleared, or it was built kind of out, between the trees, but not too far out of camp. Yeah, it's easy to find one.
Cool. He is going to ride Muff into one of those trees, and you all see as she continues to debrief the rest of you, he is going to sit and meditate for a second, because he needs to do some magical BS.
Okay. As he's doing that, she kind of takes out a map and she points to this location that's a little bit to the southeast of where you are. A place that's labeled, the region of the map is labeled as the Nine Ivies. We've had reports of him being spotted around this area. But if he's attacking the serpents, then he's probably moved closer to, and she kind of moves her hand down more into the center of the area. This is their last known location. There should be about 6 of them, so hopefully you'll have some support when you get there.
Yeah, that sounds like it's going to be a problem, but we are here to be used at your discretion. That is why we are here to help.
Be nice to stretch our muscles, too.
She kind of notes your tone. Yes, well, we appreciate the help,
Like, out of game, how funny would it be if I also seduced this captain?
Go for it.
We're just like every camp we go to, like
You are playing a dragoon. You are not playing a bard.
Hey, man.
That is my specialty.
Are you heading out to see what the issue is with this thing?
Yeah. Yeah, we're better off heading out straight away then, I reckon. I mean, we're already ready, prepared.
She did get a distress signal, so you don't have to go right now, but the thing might be gone if you wait.
If we wait.
While Ken meditates, I think that hearing that this creature is suddenly a problem, it reminds him of when they were on their last battle with the Empire, where creatures were being scared out of the area by something big or agitated. So I think he is going to reach his senses out and see what's the vibe in the forest currently.
Yeah, give me a mind check.
Yay! +6, baby.
Forest vibes.
Okay.
Ooh, nice.
17.
That's a 17.
So, as you tap in to the nature or the natural world around you, there is definitely a disturbance, but not nearly on the magnitude of what you experienced before. So something the Empire is doing here is having a similar effect, but it's not driving them as crazy. It's probably not the same level of experiments they were doing up there. But odds are the odd behavior of Lazy Lawrence is tied to something the Empire's doing.
Yeah, I think Ken opens his eyes as his friends are approaching, and I think he's stuck between a rock and a hard place because while I think he wants to explore this, I think this also takes precedent, and I also don't think he wants to undermine the captain by doing this and then being like, oh, we're all gonna go all do our own thing, because they did have their services promised to her. So I think he just takes a mental note and he's just going to let his friends know. But I do think he makes it clear that their job here takes priority.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I think this is some more Empire nonsense. But I recommend we see what the captain wishes to do about it before we take any action. Which she probably already has a plan. We could be the plan that she plans to use to take care of this.
So you're saying this in front of the commander or just to your team?
No, just to our team. I think he saw how she literally had to turn down a distress signal twice, and he's like, she has way too much to worry about right now.
Okay.
We just need to handle this.
I can understand.
You can talk to her about this later.
But at the end of the day, we are here to help, and I mean, as much as I don't really like the idea of more untrained soldiers being shoved into a battle, the more we can save, the better.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we can't stop something that's already started, but we can minimize the casualties.
Clarification. These are twin adders here, so they would be trained lancers or archers. So they don't have a job, but they are trained.
Respectfully from Vold, he is just treating them all the same at this stage. He has less than no hope. Yeah,
that's fair. I just wanted to make the distinction. These aren't the level 1 adventurers doing stupid shit. Okay,
these are not the adventurers you're looking for.
I understand. Let's do the one job we're here for, and then we can move on to something else. I don't think they would mind if we moved on after our job was done.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly. All right. Viola. How you feeling? Well, Zaxi, I kind of have a feeling I know what you're thinking. It involves many thrusts and lots of blood. And probably 3 security guards.
Oh.
I enjoy thrusting and then a wink.
Just
Zaxby's wing.
Viola pulls down her hat so as to not be associated. with this interaction.
Monogamists.
Okay, are you heading out to the 9 Ivies?
More like just not exhibitionists, but yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
You only have to walk a few minutes outside of the camp before you start to hear the sounds of battle ahead of you. You can start to hear people, likely Ellison, screaming in pain and terror, as you can hear the sounds of the bows shooting off, and the sounds of lances striking something that sounds like almost hard bark. As you continue rushing forward, you see, once you get to the side of the conflict, this massive creature with these 2 enormous tentacles. It kind of looks like, it almost looks like a flowering plant, but these massive tentacles coming out of it, and where the plant would open, you see kind of these gnashing teeth. As you run in, you see that there are, of the 6, only 2 of the serpents are left standing. The rest, you don't know if they're unconscious, dead, but as soon as you walk up, you see this thing take both of its tentacles out and wrap both of these things around and pull them in. It slams one on the ground and then pulls the other up right into its maw and starts ripping it apart. So,
McFucking what?
if you want to flip over to your tactical mode.
Hold on.
No.
I know how to.
Not
do
particularly.
That.
And then
Actually, oh my god.
Hey, big.
Yeah.
That is that's a shape.
Yeah.
And then let me sync tactical mode so we can all see it on the stream. So you all can put yourselves wherever you want within the little 6 boxes you are right there. So what I mean by that is like right where you are, just don't move more than 1 space past Zach's earbone.
I think
Quick,
don't move forward.
Just quick layout of the land. I know he slammed one and has mauled another. Ken is just like, okay, we'll deal with those after we kill him. Where are the other adders who are not notably conscious?
They're kind of scattered around. So one is like over here to the east. One is down here closer to your group. That ping.
I heard a ping.
One is way back here on the upper end of the map. I gotta hold it. Here's the other one. And then finally, the other one is kind of like right here at his feet.
So basically, fuck me and all my AoE healing, huh?
Well, that wasn't the intention, but yeah, I guess. So what are you all doing? Are you engaging? Or are you gonna watch and see what happens with these 2?
No, absolutely engaging. Are you kidding me?
We're absolutely engaging. What?
So now we're also going to get to witness the new turn order from. It works better in alchemy now, and I can show it up on the streamer mode. I'm all excited.
Yay!
So, as a reminder,
we get to choose, right?
Yeah, you all go first, and you get to choose the order. You're going to be locked into this order for the combat, but you get to choose which order you go in.
I don't remember. Did we say it's best for Ken to? We said it's best for Ken to go last, right?
Yeah, generally the one that we've been doing has been tank first, healer last, and then Zaxi and Viola kind of like deciding what they wanted to do. Because we don't know. I think we kind of had the idea that we don't know whether monsters also had like the instant abilities and stuff. So if they already have enmity on the tank, they like have to target the tank for stuff.
Okay, that's good. That's actually really good, except for AoEs. That it seems like only AoEs, if any, are going to affect the people who are already on the ground.
Yeah.
DM, would you actually be able to mark where the unconscious people are for me, please?
Let's see. Can I do that?
For me?
Sorry, I know I'm asking a lot.
Oh my god, you're so pedantic. Jesus. Calm down, fuck.
So don't freak out. They're gonna look like bad guys because I didn't put in good guy token.
Don't freak out.
I made them.
Are they the cohort horse girls?
I was gonna say I'm gonna use those. Yeah.
The horse girls, yes! I couldn't find that edit, but it's in my freaking camera
I know.
roll somewhere.
I saw it a long time ago, and I've been trying to find it too, but I couldn't.
I'll find it from my pick. I'll pull it out of my pick collage. Give me a minute.
Okay, now I gotta remember where I said I put these things. Give me just 1 second.
You didn't label them horse girl 1 through 8?
Well, I mean, I've got them. I just kind of remember where I pinged for you. Okay. Now I'll show them all. There you go. They're coming.
Yay. Oof. If I remember correctly, this thing definitely has AoE, so that's gonna be fucking annoying to deal with.
You don't know if it's the same.
Oh, yikes.
Alright. They're coming.
Found it.
Well, if
Did you
they're so
find it?
far from one another, please.
I told you.
I'm
that
gonna put
pinging-
it in our regular Kupo Quest general chat. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm putting
this
it back
thing
in
has-
Kupo
Oh
Lounge.
no, this thing has mobs.
Well,
I just remember I fully went through the effort to edit out that other guy's guy's other legs so
Yeah.
that it looked like he was riding the horse, and I was very proud of myself for it.
Jesus.
alright. There you go. There
And
are
I
your
believe,
sleeping people.
and I believe you said that it's basically holding 2, correct?
One, it's being devoured, and the other,
Yes.
it's slammed on the ground. And you heard a very distinct crunching noise.
Yikes. And you said we have the backup of, what is it, 2 archers?
Yes,
Oh, actually, I don't think you specified, actually.
I
what
did.
they
I said
were.
they were archers and lancers that were here. I don't know
Okay.
what you're planning. We'll just see where where this goes.
Well, listen, we need people to cover us. I need to grab people. So,
Okay.
I can't wait. Be like, no.
Well, it is your all's turn. Are we doing Voln Zaxi Viola Ken or Voln Viola Zaxi Ken?
You two want to decide what you want to do?
yeah, I was just about to say.
I'm
Zaxi
down
can go
with
first
whatever.
because I'm scared.
Oh, yeah, I'll go first. I'll go
Okay.
after Volna.
It is Voln's turn.
Yeah. I am. What did we say the movement was? Like 6 tiles? 5
It
tiles.
says so
Our
on
speed is
on
5.
your sheet. I think it's 5 for you.
Yeah, our speed is 5. So. 1,
Oh, it's called speed.
2,
Oh, cool.
3, 4, 5. I'm going to move there. I am going to. Where is it? Here. I'm going to use my fast blade and right blade combo. So.
Awesome.
1d1. Deals 3 damage and inflicts enmity on the target.
Okay.
Is that a direct hit?
Defense 23 is definitely a direct hit, so it deals an additional 9 damage.
Deals an additional 2d6 damage. Yep.
It already rolled it, yeah.
So that's 3 plus. Oh yeah, cool. You've already done it. Nice. Sweet.
See?
And then I have it combos into a Rage of Halon, which is another one. Is that a natural? No, it's not. Ah, that looks
Oh.
that's cocked as fuck. Fuck you, game. 3
still
damage.
With this game, you still
and-
do the 3.
Yeah. So that now has enmity, and I am going to just leave it there for now. So it has enmity on me.
Okay. Enmity on you, and you dealt about 15 damage. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, did it give you an option to end your turn? And then, because it moved on to Zaxi
Yes, it did.
automatically. That's cool.
Yes, it
I
did.
hadn't seen that from your perspective. It also, on the streamer mode, it's a little hard to see, but it highlights whose turn it is, too. I like this.
That's
I
fine.
like
Nice.
this a lot.
Alright, I guess I'm gonna jump up and hit it a bunch. Alright. Let me see what we can do. I'm going to start off with a lance charge, which is my secondary ability, but it will add 3 additional damage at the end of this turn.
Hey.
And I'm going to do my True Thrust combo. And this one I'm gonna do. Let's do the traditional full thrust this round. So it will base effect do 5 damage plus the 3. So I'm already doing 8 damage. And we're going to do True Thrust.
Okay. 9 is not going to be a direct hit. So just the
absolutely
base 8.
not. Okay. And then we're also going to do our combo, which will be Dragoon Combo 1, which is Vorpal Thrust and Full Thrust. Which does... Whoa.
13 does not hit the defense, so that's just another 8 damage.
Jeez.
Yep, so it'll be another 8 damage.
Okay. Is that it?
All abilities deal additional 8 damage. Yes, that will be it for now.
Okay. Click your little intern button.
Yep. Oop.
I can do it, but I'm
It's
gonna
your
make
turn,
you
intern.
do it.
Yeah, it had a little check mark. That was fun.
That's fun. All right, Viola, you're up.
Where'd my regular thunder spell go? Where did it go? Do I not have it anymore?
No, you do. I reorganized some of the things. It's probably further down. I didn't take anything off your sheet, but I reorganized all the ones that had, like, try to go in the order on the sheet.
I'm looking on the PDF and it only has Thunder 2 and 3. If you want Thunder 1, get fucked, I guess.
Maybe. Now that's a good point. I don't know.
Does it still have anything about Thunder on your page? Because it could have just gotten rid of it, maybe? Or it could have changed into something else?
I don't want to end. Oh my god, stop. This is a disaster.
It just started.
I'm struggling so bad.
You're like, Thunder, wait.
Where did it go? Why? Wait, yeah. Why is Thunder on this thing, but not Thunder 3?
Well, because I didn't take anything off. I didn't take anything off from when I updated the characters. I just left everything that was there. I didn't realize
Thunder 3, no. But Thunder 3 is on the PDF, but not here. And Thunder 1 is on here, but not the PDF. What is my true ability set?
So yeah, look at your PDF. Anything like Thunder 3, if it doesn't have a dice roll, I didn't bother adding it to Alchemy, because there's no, you just gotta tell me.
Oh.
Yeah. Because otherwise, I'm not doing anything. I'm just putting it in the list, but it doesn't do anything. So I didn't even bother, because I'm lazy.
I'm not friggin' allowed to Thunder because I don't have the condition. And I don't have the basic Thunder spell anymore, apparently.
That's annoying.
You fucked it, Wolf.
I didn't. It's just the PDF.
No.
I didn't do it.
No. It's fully not in the PDF. I am dead serious.
I thought you were talking about it in Alchemy. So I was like, if I could...
No, Alchemy's grand. This text is so small, my blind ass.
Hit it with fire.
Oh, we're getting real acquainted with the... Yeah, that's probably a smart move, because there's only one dude, right? There's not multiple dudes, so...
No, it's just this big guy that's kind of bearing down on, on these two serpents that it's chomping on one right now.
Nom nom nom. Yeah, so the 5x5 is useless. Oh, I'm trying to figure out this whole additional invoked primary ability. I can definitely fire. I'm wondering if I can do that and then immediately follow it up with the...
I believe, yeah. So if it's... Because you have something that lets you follow it up with additional invoked ability, right?
Primary, yeah.
You just got to make sure you have the MP for it.
Yeah, I have like 5. And the things I want to do are combined to 4.
Okay, and then you recover some at the beginning of each step. Don't forget.
Mm-hmm.
All right, what you doing?
I'm gonna fire. How do I have to remember how to play this freaking game.
So fire does have a roll, so it should be under your actions in alchemy.
Fuck me, I'm not allowed to click it there.
So 5 base damage. This will be against its magic defense. That definitely hits. So that's a total of, what is that? 5 and 8. Okay, 13. Nice. Decent chunk of damage.
Yeah. And I think that puts me into astral fire mode.
Yes.
What is a phase?
So, a phase is basically like if you played a Final Fantasy, there's like a phase shift. So most of the encounters are single phase events. Some of your bosses have multiple phases, but essentially it's like when you're fighting the same boss, but it goes to its next form or something.
Okay.
And I'll tell you when a phase has happened and replenishes those abilities.
And then... Oh yeah, if the die rolled for the ability check lands on a 13 or higher...
Yep.
Proc triggers. Firestarter, the next fire 3 I use costs 0. Oh!
There you go.
Oh, well, ain't that just something?
And then because of the... and then didn't you also... Can you do that now? Because it's an invoked primary ability?
Yep, I'm gonna do it right now.
Awesome. Let's hit it. So that does 8 base damage. And 22, ooh, that's another 18 damage. Look at you.
Yeah.
As you two run up, and you're... Zaxi, you're just having trouble getting through this, but you see it just basically burst into flame. The one that's half in its mouth that's being eaten. Also, you see the clothes catch on fire. This guy's already dead. I don't feel bad about it. As this thing starts,
I'm just cremating him,
wailing about as all of the flora on its person starts to burn, and you get this scent that touches your nose that smells like. It's actually kind of floral and like when you're burning incense or something. It's kind of weird.
Yeah.
It's not really what you would expect. All right, so that was your primary, your invoked ability. You have a secondary action then, right?
Yeah, so apparently when I am granted, I believe doing this gives me astral fire. When I'm given it, while not under the effect of it, it gives me Thunderhead Ready, but also I get it a second time because I did 2 fire things.
So you're just either in it or you're not. So you're either in Astral Fire or Umbral Ice. So you're in your fire aspected zone.
But this thing said I gained it twice, so I don't think it makes me Thunderhead Ready too.
Okay.
I don't think so anyway. Because it's like you have to.
I can check after.
Whenever you're granted it, while not already under it. So.
Got it. Okay.
I can do. Oh yeah, no, that's neat. I can do the scathing thing. I think that's free.
Yes, that's the secondary action.
Yeah, I'm gonna just do that. It costs 1, and it just does another 6 damage.
6 damage. Okay. All right.
It's not like phase limited or nothing.
That was a big. That was a big turn for the Black Mage. Are you?
That is the most unconfident Black Mage turn in turn in history that dealt a metric fuck ton of damage.
It does. It did that. That was a lot of damage. Oh, that's fun. It also tells me if I hover over it, it tells me how long your turn has been going on.
Don't shame
I'm
me.
not gonna
Like,
share
don't
it.
turn shame me like this.
I'm not. I just noticed it as I was like hovering over the
Oh,
stuff.
I
I'm
wasn't
like,
necessarily talking to you. I was also just talking to alchemy in general. Like, don't fucking turn shame people. I can't read.
all right, are you done?
Yes, I'm done. I'm gonna hit the thing.
Hit the end turn. Ken, you're up. No one has taken any damage yet because they don't in the first round.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna
and
secondary action Area 2 on this guy. It inflicts 3 damage and he takes .5. I don't know if you could. I don't know how you can
Just remind
add
me
that, but
so I've got a .5. That damage comes at the end of his turn. He takes 5 damage going forward.
all right, cool. That costs 1 MP. And then I'm going to make a check to cast Repose to put this guy to sleep.
Okay.
That's going to be 2 MP. I need to make a mind check against their magical defense. It inflicts sleep on the target.
Okay.
So you see that as he does, he smells that incense and he controls the wind around him to blow it back on that creature. As you see it begins to glow with his magic, and you see he shunts it down on it like a column, basically.
Okay.
And I need to make a check for Repose. I don't know if I have a button for that. If I don't, oh, I do.
Oh, that's
Oh,
pretty
thank
good.
God.
23. So that would be a direct hit. So what does it say? What
Nice.
does it say with a direct hit?
Direct hit removes all markers generated by the target.
Okay.
I don't think that applies.
It doesn't have any markers generated at the moment. Does it give you a list of what sleep does? I'm trying to see if I've got it here.
I don't see anything for that.
Okay. Prone, slow, blind, stun, knocked out, weakness, brink of death, comatose, and death. That's what it gives me in the little book here. That's dumb.
That's weird.
Okay. A stunned
I have a
character
weird-
cannot act during their turn or use instant abilities. So what I'm going to say is, for this one turn from sleep, that's going to count as a stun condition. It will go off when someone attacks it, though. As you see this thing start to flailing around, and then it just kind of limply goes down for a minute, dropping the half-eaten charred corpse onto the ground as it rolls away from this thing. That will be its turn. So, and then we'll come back to the top
Really
of the
quick.
round. Oh, sorry.
Would that count as this guy ending his turn?
It would at the end of his turn. If you have anything else you wanted to do, you could do it now.
Oh, yes, yes. Immediately he's going to cast Rescue on this guy.
Is that the one that brings him to you?
Yes.
His
I'm
body
going
just
to mark that.
gets yanked towards you.
Just slides on the ground and like rolls a couple of times.
Yeah.
hits the rock,
I
so-
think he calls out to the other soldiers as he says, "This thing is only asleep as long as you don't attack. Don't attack it. Stand at the ready." And he's going to tell Xaxes, who is the fastest, and Voln, who is the strongest, to move the two closest to them as far as they possibly can.
Okay.
He's going to ask them. Sorry, he wouldn't tell them to do anything.
Okay.
Get your ass
So-
over here now.
Is that your turn?
Yes.
Okay. So, not to be a dick, but as this
But we're
thing,
gonna be a bit.
it kind of collapses into sleep, and then your arrow dot deals damage at the end of its turn.
Oh shit! I
So,
forgot about that.
It kind of gets jolted out of its sleep as the wind whips around and starts to like slice through its skin. So you were dealing damage at the end of its turn anyway. So
Yeah. Never mind, guys. Never mind. Attack! Attack!
it did lose a turn for it. But Vaughn, you're up.
Yes. Okay. I am going to probably do this. I'm going to shield bash it. I get to do as many times as I like. Target range of 1. Target's defense. Okay, let's hit it. Shield bash deals 5 damage, inflicts enmity, and stuns the target until the end of this turn. And deals an additional 1d6 if I hit, which I do not.
Okay. It says into the end of this turn.
Of this turn. So I think this turn is in us and them, because the phase was the whole phase, right?
Well, no, the phase is like this entire encounter. So it's a round. See, that's the thing.
That's right. Yeah, no, we done the stun thing, because I remember we were fucking around for so long, and that guy commented and be like, y'all are doing stuns completely wrong, right? Because I remember we were trying to do the whole thing, and they were like, and they're like, no, it only gets rid of markers and stuff.
Oh, yeah,
well, I've already done it. Doesn't really matter.
It did. Yeah, we had a comment that one time. There's like, yeah, you guys are doing this wrong. I forgot about that.
Just because we have whimsy in our lives, like
it's not the whole. It's not the whole.
Yeah.
Plan, right. Okay.
I forgot about that part. Oh well.
Well, I think what it also does is I think it stuns it for your turn, or at least the adventure step, right? So it'll at least. Any markers which are stunned, characters receive 1 advantage die when making ability checks against the stunned. So your next action will have an ability or an advantage dice. Okay. Stun if you can only be removed via means detailing the description of the effect that inflicted it. Okay. He's not even listening anymore. Look at that.
Aiding us is crazy.
We're getting
and by the way, you get 2 MP back at the beginning of the round. So everybody, now that it's the adventure step again, you get 2 MP back.
Yeah.
Great, that mattered for me.
I don't think you use MP at anything. So anyway, what I was saying was, since it's stunned for your turn, if you have another attack, you'll have an advantage dice against it.
Okay. There is not a combo off of that. And all of my instant abilities are mainly defensive, so I am going to chill.
Okay.
But it has enmity on me again.
It does. Zaxi, you're up.
Great. I noticed how good the fire was, so I'm want to set it on fire too. I'm gonna do my dragon fire dive. I can only do it once per phase, but I think this is a good time to use it. This is going to do 2d6 plus 5 damage to all targets, which is this guy. And then I also move to an empty square within range if one is available. And then if I get a direct hit, I get an additional 2d6 damage.
Is this the one where if you roll a 1, I get to pick where you land, or is that a different one?
No, that's a different one.
Okay. All right.
Come on, baby.
So 18 total damage, 18 against the defense. That will hit. So we're looking at
8, 9, 10, 11, 12 damage. And I think this one also... I
haven't even got to act yet. Bullshit.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Excellent. And then I move right one. And I think that's all I'm gonna do for this one.
So did you say you were stepping to the right a little bit?
Yeah, I'll just step to the right.
Okay.
Slide to the left. Slide to the right.
Viola, it is your turn.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
I like the sound of that.
Also, under Astral Fire, I don't get MP back.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, it's Umbrella that gets the MP back.
So you need to switch to the ice. I think there's transpose, which will switch you.
There is. I'll get there. I'll get there. First things first. I forgot that doing the fire gave me Astral Fire, so I get more damage, and I think the Fire 3 should have gotten more damage.
It should have. How much do you know?
This much.
This much.
8. Okay.
Nice.
That was a big damn turn. Jeez. Okay.
And I'm about to do it again. Hopefully.
Let's do it.
You want to see me do it again?
Oh.
No, you're not gonna see me do it again.
So you're.
It's okay. I had one moment.
You're still in Astral Fire though, so it would deal the extra damage.
Oh, does it actually?
Yeah, so the way Black Mage at least plays in the game is you get into Astral Fire, and then you kind of burn through your mana, dealing extra damage, and you switch to Umbral Ice to build it back up. I think they're trying to simulate that here.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I kind of beefed it a little bit, but
Lazy Lawrence is... He looks hurt. I mean, he's just kind of flailing about. You guys have just pummeled on him. He hasn't gotten to do anything yet. But we'll see. We'll see what happens.
And then I am gonna turn into the ice mode.
Okay.
I'm gonna transpose myself because that seems like a smart.
Right. Is that it?
Yeah.
Primary and secondary, right? Okay. All right, Ken.
I need
you're
to
up.
-2. Oh wait, that was all. And then I just get them back.
We're gonna do what we do best. You said he was looking hurt, right?
Yeah.
Sorry, I have to do math because some of this stuff is based in other stuff.
I like how Viola and Ken are both like, okay, we got to do math, and Zaxby's like, you know.
I'm gonna hit it real hard.
Important question: how
think-
much MP do you get back at the end of the turn? Is it just all of it?
You get 2 MP back at the start of your of the adventure stage, and the
Okay.
Umbral Ice, since you're in that, should give you more.
Is there a way to measure in
Okay.
alchemy?
Yeah, there's a. If
Right
I right click, yeah,
Right click? Hold
yeah,
on.
just right click and hold it, and then drag it around. It'll show you like a.
Okay, is there more than just the line?
What are you trying to do?
I need to measure out 5 by 5.
Yeah, sure. Hold on one second.
Just 5 boxes by 5 boxes.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Where do you want it?
Oh, thank God. Okay, hold on.
It's over the thing.
Oh, I can't move it.
I'll move it. Where do you want to put it?
Okay, if
You're trying to hit.
could you just move it? Could you just move it down a bit, please? Thank you. Also, that sounded like I was annoyed by it. I wasn't actually. I don't know why it sounded like that. Right down further. Okay, yeah. Then 5 by 5 will definitely be able to make it. I'm gonna move up 2, and you can get rid of the box now. I'm gonna move up 2 and cast Holy.
Okay.
Oh!
What?
Yes!
What was the box for?
Oh, just to see if I would be able to hit it from here with Holy.
Oh, okay.
That's it.
So, what does Holy say? Because I will say, if this box right here, as it is, we'll still get the one of the sleeping things. If you move it here, it'll just be getting Lazy Lawrence, but you'll have to step to the side.
Oh no, it's centered on me, so it'll get everyone, but it only hits enemies.
Oh, okay. So it's centered on you, so it'd be like there. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, actually, never mind. I might need to go up 1. Hold on. I might need to go up 1. Okay, there we go.
There you go.
Okay, cool. Holy, when all enemies within range centered on this character, I need to make a check for the target's magic defense. It deals 5 damage and stuns all enemies until the end of the turn. It deals an additional 1d6 damage if I hit. So
Okay.
let's roll for...
Yeah,
Holy...
the end of the turn would be your turn. Otherwise, it would say the end of the round. That was the thing that we got scolded for, right?
Yep.
Yeah. That
Oh,
was
until
it.
the end of this turn. Sorry.
Yeah.
Please hit. Oh, no.
No.
Does a 17 hit?
17 hits their magic defense, yeah.
Oh, thank God. Okay. So I do an extra 1d6, I think? Yeah, 1d6.
Okay, so right
3
now we're
dice.
at 5.
There we go. There we go.
No, it already rolls it.
Oh, the
Oh,
one
okay,
that
never mind
rolls
then.
automatically.
Okay, cool. And it is stunned. I'm also going to take out 2 MP. 1, 2. Yep. And then I'm going to... do I want to do this? Hold on, I need to make sure. Oh,
Yes.
only 1 MP. Yeah, I'm going to immediately swift cast. Nope, never mind. I can't do that yet. That was a lie. I actually don't do that. Actually, fuck me for even thinking I could. No, I think it's Presence of Mind I can do. Yeah, I can do Presence of Mind. I'm going to use Presence of Mind at no cost, and I'm going to cast Stone.
Okay.
Oh, wait, hold on. Control Z. There we go. Oh, no. Never mind, it's fine. And then I'm going to spend
I like how much
MP, so
panicking is happening. Bring hasn't even attacked yet. We're like, oh no, oh god.
Okay.
And I like stabby.
I need to make a mind check. So hopefully Stone 2 hits. Stone 2, please hit. Damn it, Stone 2.
3 damage only.
Yeah. So it does 3 damage, and I don't get an additional 2d6.
Its tentacles start flailing around as you start casting stones at it. It starts knocking them down to the ground.
1, 2, 3, and I'm going to immediately move back 2.
Okay. All right. Is it finally Lazy Lawrence's turn?
God, I hope not.
It is. So this thing is looking around, and at this point, like, it has just been assaulted out of nowhere for it. It was enjoying its lunch, having a great time, wasn't bothering anybody. And then you all come up, and it is just like flailing around, super mad. It's going to.
We get 2 HP back, right?
You get 2 MP back at the start of the adventure step.
MP.
Not right now.
Damn. Okay. I tried, y'all.
It's gonna take 1 step down here, and then
Rude.
as it, yeah, that'll work. It just starts flailing about. It does have enmity on the tank, so it does have to target the tank at least. But it's got 2 tentacles, so with its Hydro Whip, it's going to whip out, and it's going to, with one of them, attack Vaughn, and with the other one, Ken.
Oh, thank God.
Attacking Ken, it does have a -5 to its ability check because it's not.
Oh, work! You ate that.
Because it's not.
That's
So
what
how does
does.
enmity work? So read that
So
to me.
enmity works. Okay, so I had to Google it, but enmity essentially is the fact of, like, I'm taking the aggro from the monster. So if the monster tries to attack something else, they have a -5 to the ability check.
How does that work with attacks that attack you and other people, though? That's the
I would
question.
assume that. I mean, if it's an AoE, I don't know. It didn't really say that part, but I would assume that, like, it would still just be like a, you know, I don't know.
So here's what it says. Here's the DM's tips for this one. Target 2 random enemies within range. If a tank has enmity on the character, target the tank and 1 random enemy.
Okay.
So, like, I don't know. Anyway, the tank to hit you was 10. I'm assuming that does.
Yeah. Oh god, no.
What's my AC?
The defense score. That's your AC.
My defense is 12.
The defense. Okay, so even adjusting for that, this will be a 15.
Yikes!
To hit.
Love that for
So
me.
it'll be it would be a 15 on me and a 10 on Ken. If we're minusing the 5.
No. So I rolled for you. It was a total of 10, and then I rolled on Ken, and I rolled 15 -5 +5. So it's basically a flat roll on him.
Oh Jesus!
Horrific.
Yeah, because his attack's +5. So for both of you, you take 9 damage.
Oh, okay.
You have a .5 on you now, both of you.
God
And
damn.
Ken, you take an additional 2d6.
Oh no.
So you take an additional 8. Ken.
I am going to use my instant ability Cover. It costs 2 conviction.
Okay.
Immediately before an ally takes damage, it makes me the target of the effect that triggered Cover. If I was already a target, I suffer its effects twice, but I'm not the target, I just get hit the second time. So anything that happens to Ken will hit me, and that 15 will still miss.
Oh, thank goodness.
So Ken, you take no damage here. Then that means
but we're about to do maths.
Vaughn would take 9, so 18 total damage, and then the additional 8. So that's where you're at. Okay, what did I say? 18?
Yikes.
Plus 8, so that's 26.
18. Yeah.
Jesus.
So, but the extra stuff won't hit me because my defense is a 15. So 26.
Well, but Cover, you take the damage he was taking. He had to be hit first. So you still take all of that damage. So, like, it doesn't re-roll against your AC.
I just take it. Okay, cool. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Sweet.
So with that, then let's bring our friend back out.
Which one? The child bird and one?
He's going to take one more step down. No, it doesn't matter. No. It doesn't matter. The charred bird. No. So he'll be putting his marker. Oops.
Not a marker.
Yep. He's going to be putting his marker. If I stop doing something stupid. There.
Oh no, Zaxi, I really need you to get rid of this man's.
Delete him.
Is that an invoked ability? An invoked ability to generate a marker?
Is an invoked ability.
I can instant use interject. Interrupts the invoked ability that triggered interject, negating it completely.
Never
Oh,
mind.
thank God. Wolf, you're stressing me out, man.
You see him starting to like shake as though he's going to start spreading these he takes the tentacles up in the air and starts shaking them, and this kind of mist starts coming out of them. But as you see this, you manage to. How do you stop him from doing that? How do you stop him from like?
Slaps his hand and goes, "No."
Not it. I just pull out a can of pesticide and just spray it at him. No, fucking. I feel like after like seeing it happen, he just like kind of like watches and can see the shit at the top of that, and it's like, yeah, I had dealt with this before, and he just kind of like, just because I know it's an ability I have, but just for like the flavor purposes, just like shield lob and just like lobs his shield at it and just like hits it and knocks it out of its concentration before grabbing it again.
Okay, yeah, sure. As you hit the tentacles, it stops its little shaking dance, and you can't even tell where this thing's eyes are, but you get the feeling it turns to look at you, and it's like the petals that are open start gnashing together as you see these teeth within the flower-like substance of its head, just ever closer to your face. It will take its 5 damage from the dot at the end of its turn, and then we will come back to the top of the round. Vaughn, you're up again.
Don't know where his eyes are, but he's like, Okay, so I am going to, because I don't need to worry about a bunch of stuff, I'm going to use my Paladin combo, Fast Blade, Riot Blade.
Okay.
You fucker.
3 damage, 12 is not going to make it.
Yeah, that is fair. So 3 damage still, I'm going to inflict Amity, and a combo attack for...
Wolf, I forgot to say, end of his turn, he takes 3.
From the dot, right? Yeah, I did that.
From Ariel, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Also, I get 2 MP back.
Yes, it's the start of the adventure turn, so you get your MP back here.
I am going to need to write down a note for me. And then I'm going to use my secondary ability, Sentinel, which reduces the damage I take from abilities by 5 until the start of my next turn.
Okay.
Ooh.
So,
End of your turn. This isn't an ability, but you would take your 5 damage from the dot now.
yes. That is fine. 5 damage.
Actually, I think technically you take it at the end of, like, the adventure step. But as long as you didn't go down, it doesn't matter.
I'm going to take the damage anyway. I might as well just do it now.
Zaxi, you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna hit it.
What?
Yeah.
No.
I'm gonna start with Bloodbath, which grants drain 3 until the end of this turn. I don't know what that is. I forgot.
I think when you hit, you get
But
3
it sounds
HP
good.
back.
Oh, well, okay, then never mind. I'm not gonna do that yet because my brain is. I'm not hurt. Nobody hurt me. I'm fine. I am, however, gonna just hit it now because why not, right? We're gonna do my true thrust and then we'll do my dragoon combo too.
Awesome.
Which is Fun. Okay, so we're gonna start with the truth rest because why not? And then we'll read out the Dragoon combo too. Oh, that almost landed on 20 and then just at the last minute hit over. So that's 5. That's fine. We're okay with that.
I do like how this game just gives you basic damage. It makes missing not feel as bad. Like, I still did 5 damage.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So, my Dragoon
However, I
combo
want to do more damage.
right? Is Disembowel and Chaos
Okay.
Thrust. So base effect deals 5 damage and inflicts a .3 on the target. And I get Power Surge, which is going to do an additional 3 damage for what feels like the rest of forever, because it does not have an end time on the Power Surge.
Okay.
And then if I hit a direct hit, it'll do an additional 2d6 damage. So right now it's 5 damage plus the 3 from the Power Surge, so base 8. And then a .3 in addition to that.
Okay.
And now we're going to roll 4 to see if I get an extra 2d6.
Okay.
Yeah, baby.
Yep, you're going to
That's
get
what
that
we're
5 of
talking
damage.
about. So that'll be an extra 3 on top of that. So that'll be another 8 damage.
Perfect.
Because I'm on Power Surge. So,
Damn. You
guys
guys are
all the way off.
You guys are tearing through this poor bastard.
And he's got a .3, so.
Yep. So those don't stack. It's just the highest dot takes precedence. So.
Oh, that's stupid. It should stack.
Yeah.
We should all be able to hit it at the same time at the end of its.
Okay. I'll let them stack
Damn.
if you'll let them stack on you.
Please
They don't ever hit it, so. Oh. Bring it on, bitch. No, no. I've been outvoted.
He has a base effect. Every time he gets a turn, two people get a .5. So that means
fair.
if we let them stack, that means
It
that
would
the
be
tanks
one
goes
thing
up.
if there was 2 of them. That would stack, but I don't think one of them doing it multiple times would stack. So, like, I wouldn't do a .3 and then a .3 and then have that be a .6. That would still just be .3. But if I did it with a .3 and Voln did it with a .3, that would be .6 because it would be 2 separate .3s.
Out of the woods comes Lazy Lauren.
Sure, Jan.
Is that the end of your turn?
That's the end of my turn. I gotta click a button.
Viola, you're up.
Hi.
Fast Finger of Death.
Finger of Death.
Is that a thing? The way I fully believed that was the thing that I could do.
Power word kill.
No, I'm not that stupid.
So, you get your 2 MP back, plus I think you get some additional MP because of the Umbral Ice.
No, it's only if I do damage with ice now.
Oh, okay.
Why do I get worse when I level up? I didn't realize this. I didn't sign up for this.
From my understanding, and take this with a grain of salt, but from what I've understood about Black Mage is they play like 3 different ways as they level up. They play one way and then they shift until they get another ability, then they shift again. Is what I've heard.
But I was given Umbral Ice while not under the effect of Umbral Ice, so I do have the ability to do a Thunder spell.
So you do. I'll just say again, the dots, they don't stack, so if it's not more than a .3, it would be a wasted action.
Oh, I can do a 5.
That would up it.
That's better.
Hell yeah. Smack a bitch.
Can you do your secondary action first?
Yeah, you can do them in whatever order.
Good shit. It's a single target. I think I'm 10 squares away.
Yeah, you are.
So I can do my second one and then my primary one.
And is the second one does it have a roll with it, or is it just applying the dot?
No, it's just the Thunder 3 specifically deals 3 damage and inflicts a .5.
Okay. Oh. Just as the flames are starting to clear, the sky crackles and this bolt of lightning slams right down into the open maw of this thing, and you can see it start to twitch a little bit, and its tentacles, which were still in the middle of trying to douse you all with more spores, just kind of like freeze up for a second as the electricity courses through its body. What do you follow that up with?
Let's see. I'm gonna try to do this ice thing.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna do
the ice thing.
Yeah. I didn't sound that southern.
No, I did.
Okay, cool. I thought I was being made a fool of.
No. No tomfoolery around here.
All right, sweet. I'm gonna do regular blizzard.
Okay.
I could have said the main thing and said you don't need our help to do that, but.
Regular blizzard. What is that? So that's
Bad.
Base
we are
5
getting
damage.
It's only 14 TTRPG that screws us this hard with the dice rolls. Anyone else
No,
notice
every
that?
game
Is it
screws
just
me. You didn't watch You didn't watch me in fucking Golden Vault, dude.
Okay, that's true. That's true. However, I don't think I've ever watched anybody be screwed by dice more than Killer in our Call of Cthulhu game. She literally did not get a single successful roll in 3 hours.
You could just watch my face just like melt. Everybody, pause this. Go on YouTube, but go back to Wolfkin's channel. Watch that real quick, then come back. All right.
And then go watch Golden Vault to see almost equally bad luck on Epsilon's part there.
And then watch Epsilon's the one shot we did with the Dark Force, because Epsilon also did very bad at that.
Which one?
Yeah, no, Epsilon got fucked early on.
Yeah. The outgunned, right? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That was bad. That was a good one though.
Jesus.
Yeah, that was real fun.
That was good. That was cute.
Okay.
Reason.
I did damage at all though, so
You did.
I get all of my things back.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna immediately use one to do...
Can you chain the ice spells like you could the fire?
No, that doesn't make it cost... I can chain this, but it doesn't make the other one cost 0. But the other one I want to use only costs 1 anyway. So it's whatever.
Go for it.
So I'm gonna do the Blizzard 3, which is also a 1 cost.
Right. 8 base damage. 11 does not hit the magic defense though, so you get the 8 base damage.
That's better. That's okay. I still get all of my things back. I think I'm okay with this outcome.
Still decent.
It's not the first turn, but I don't think I can replicate that.
No, well, maybe next turn. Now that you got some MP back, switch back to fire. That first turn was a blast. That was like a limit break. Okay, is that your turn? Is that it?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Oh shit, I have to click the button.
Oh, you don't have... I mean, I can. I just wanted to make sure. I don't like to do it if you're not
Remembering
ready.
to click that button is so hard.
Ken, you're up.
Okay. Vaughn, you took a lot of damage. How's your HP looking?
Yes, please.
Okay, cool. I'm going to use Benediction and get you back to full.
Ooh.
You have benediction?
Yeah.
What's
was
the
that
limit?
voice?
What's the
Jeez.
limit on that? Once per phase, I assume?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's keep that in
Once
mind.
per phase. And I'm about to say, listen, I would love to think that I would use it on one of these lovely gentlemen on the ground. I'm not.
That's fair.
The only people I would ever dare use it on myself is myself or Vaughn. I'm so sorry to our beautiful DPS unfortunately.
That's fine.
No, I think that's fair. I think that's a good
I
Well,
did
nothing
but-
then.
Okay, so he has a 5 dot on him, so I'm not gonna worry about Ariel anymore.
Yeah.
I do actually. I'm about to say because none of the ladies need any healing. So yeah, I'm about to say it seems like either I either need to start doing damage or healing these guys on the ground, and I'm gonna be honest, damage is sounding real good, but I can spare 2, so we're gonna stone this guy
Okay.
like it's the old Bethlehem days.
So
Oh.
3 base damage.
Ooh,
Oh,
boy.
natural 20. So that'll
that's
So
hot.
I do an
Don't
extra
think it's
2d6,
right
which
for
I'm
you
pretty
this
sure it
game.
already rolled.
so no, it just rolled the 2d6. So you can roll. You can either double that or just roll 2 more d6. So right now we're at 9
Okay.
damage. Okay.
Better than
Awesome.
nothing. It's better than nothing.
Awesome. So I mean that's still pretty good. That's like average, right?
Okay.
Okay. So as you start to stone this thing, it's finally getting just pissed off as it's looking around. It's going to try to do the same thing again. This time it will take 1 step to the south as it
Rude.
reaches one of its tentacles past you, Ken, and goes straight for Viola. And then the other one, of course, goes towards our tank. Tank, sir,
Yes.
you're going to take... 23 is coming your way.
Yes. It sure
Okay.
is.
And then -5 for her. For your physical defense, a 14. Does that hit you, Viola?
What was it again?
A 14 versus your defense.
Yes.
Okay. Also, Ken, I forgot, you do take your 5 damage from the dot.
Oh, thank you for reminding me, because I'm definitely gonna need to do something about that soon. You said 4 or 5?
5. So
Okay.
both of you, unless the tank does any more shenanigans, both of you are going to take 9 damage.
I do take -5 from Sentinel.
You do take
So I take 4
-5
damage.
from Sentinel.
Okay.
And then first off, we're going to roll 2d6 additional damage for the direct hit on the tank. Boom.
Yep.
So that's going to be 9 minus whatever the hell you take off that.
-5, so 4 more. So 8 total for me.
And then,
Oh.
11. 11 with the direct hit on you there, Viola.
Why? Cute.
Okay. Then it's going to set its marker pretty much in the same place that it just did. So
Now-
as it's... Go ahead.
Remind me, if we stun him, will he lose that marker?
That's pretty much what the stuns are for, to get rid of the markers.
Okay,
Yeah.
excellent. Cool. We love that for us.
Is that an
Cutely
instant
gets
ability?
fully
or-
ready.
No, I have a unless that's about to go off right now or to the end of his turn.
It
His next
goes
turn.
off at the end of his next turn.
His next turn. Okay, then
Yeah.
we're not worried about it.
So as it lifts its hands and it starts to shake, and then you can start to see this mist start to come out of it again, as its shaking starts to get a little bit more erratic than you would think, as it almost looks like it's having a wave of its dot energy from thunder kind of roll over it, dealing 5 damage against its remaining 4 HP. So you killed this thing with a dot. As it starts to shake, it falls kind of to the ground, still kind of shaking a little bit. And it lays still for a moment. The
Swear
marker.
to God.
The marker's gone.
Yay.
All right. As it lays there. Still.
Really quick.
Before you can do anything, this tentacle whips towards Vaughn as it wraps around his leg, as this thing starts to get back up, and you hear this unearthly sound erupt from it as it starts to do this call into the air. As it sounds like this otherworldly kind of almost something like ripped straight out of hell. As you just hear this noise, and all around you, you can see these tiny mushrooms that are growing start to enlarge as he calls for some reinforcements.
That's what she said.
Phase 2, everybody.
This is
you guys see Ken for the very first time ever. You guys see Ken fully just pulls out a cigarette.
I need that. I need an image of Ken, so that a full body image of Ken again, so that I can do a shitty Photoshop.
Well, actually, I got to say there are tons of animation mods that will allow my character to smoke. So
okay. I was gonna do a shitty Photoshop with like a smoke weed every day version.
I had the Ben Affleck meme where he's like outside taking the cigarette and he just looks depressed. But
my god, it's so funny. I was thinking of that in the one with the lady from Freaky Friday.
Oh yeah, okay. As we transition to phase 2, though, that's where we're going to end for this week, and we'll pick up with the second half of this fight next time. So,
really quick, is this a new phase? So does all of our stuff reset?
This is a new phase. Yes. So anything that was phase limited,
done now.
Yeah, anything that was phase limited will come back. And then between now and next week, I'm going to review the sleep and stun rules, just to make sure we're doing them right. Because for some reason, sleep isn't listed in this little book, but I can check the full list of conditions.
I have sleep.
Do we get our MP back, or are we waiting till our turn again?
I believe that happens at the beginning of the adventure step, which will be what we pick up with.
Okay.
So the phase will pick back up with the adventure step.
Oh, cool. Now let me do it now so I don't forget.
Yep. And I'll also check just to make sure there's not anything else that happens in between phases. I think there's a couple things you guys can do, but we'll cover that at the top of next session.
Honestly, I'm going to be honest, guys. We're going to have to rely very heavily on my limit break because, honestly, I don't think these guys are going to survive otherwise.
I'm pretty sure after the phase we do get limit breaks in a second phase. If I remember.
Yeah,
not necessarily. No. So limit breaks are very up to my discretion, actually. So the limit breaks basically trigger when I say limit breaks trigger.
All right, I'm not gonna even look at mine then.
Now, with the official modules, they do say limit breaks activate here. So the official modules do have in them when limit breaks become available. But otherwise, for homebrew, you're supposed to just design a time when you can use a limit break.
That's fair.
Cool. So that's valid.
All right, everybody. Thank you all for watching. Thank you those that tuned in. I saw Dead Taco, Moon Dancer. Thanks for checking us out live. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure to give us a like and subscribe. We do all sorts of stuff here. We got D&D. We do Kupo Quest. We do Dagger Heart. We do all sorts of stuff. We are in a little bit of a weird period with Golden Vault. I need to talk to Ravnok about exactly what we're doing for the month, but if we're going on a hiatus, I'm going to try to squeeze in some one-shots. I know he had an idea. I have some ideas of some one-shot games I want to run too. So just keep an eye. If you want to see the schedule, you can go to wolfkins.com or join our Discord. We keep it there. So, all right, everybody. Thank you all. We will pick up next time with the second half of this. And also, I just saw that Taco Van Dutch just gave us a follow. Thank you so much for that.
Hey!
Taco! That's my clan member!
Well, welcome in. Welcome in. We are wrapping up, but we will be back here in a couple days. And then if you want to see me play some more tomorrow, I'll be on Omega's Mega Own TV on Twitch playing Walking Dead.
Hey.
Lally-ho, everybody.
Bye!
Biggity, biggity, bye.
I